Hello, trendy people. Welcome back. How are you doing? Okay, trust the weather is convenient over there. Alright. Thank you for staying tuned to Trends. As usual, kindly subscribe to my channel. Please share and like my videos. Okay. Today on the show, actually, I came across an article on Oluwo. It's a Yoruba article about kings in Nigeria, in Yoruba land, really Yoruba land. Kings in Yoruba land and the process to which they were choosing. They didn't just choose a king, they have to go through a process. It's the Ifa that chooses a king in Yoruba land. They consult Ifa. There are some certain names, and then the Ifa has to choose the one that is right for the throne. Okay, so there's this interview about this certain Yoruba king in Yoruba land. Okay, there's this interview from an elder in Yoruba land. His name is Elebuibon. He's an elder in Osogbo town. He goes by the name Elebuibon. Oluwo Elebuibon is a very big thespian in the Yoruba movie industry. This elder, sometimes he acts as well in the industry. He acts Yoruba films in the industry. So this elder is of the opinion that Oluwo of Iwo is a king in one of the Yoruba land, that is not a good example of a Yoruba king to be proud of in Yoruba land. That is what that man said. The elder Elebuibon. He said Oluwo of Iwo is not a good example of a Yoruba king. Why did he say that? Okay, let's go further. He says he's just been picked without consulting Ifa. Can that be possible? Okay, he says if they are looking for a king who has no knowledge at all about culture and the way of the Yorubas, then it is the Oluwo of Iwo, who goes by the name Abdul Rashid Akombi. Okay, this article is actually in Yoruba, so I'm just trying to try and put it up in English. It says this man knows nothing about Asha, Tishe, Yoruba, Asha, culture, Ishe. What's Ishe? Okay, the way they do. Okay, no. Like their values and norms of Yorubas. Yes, that he knows nothing about it. Okay, he said that some elders among the Omula have warned him severally about he's always stepping on their culture. That he's not taking their culture seriously with them and all that. He says it's one of the challenges civilization and technology has brought to Yoruba land. Alright. But one thing I don't understand in this whole issue, I know that man has always been on, most times they always talk about him not being the civilized king and all that. Okay, one thing I want to say about this issue is that before they appoint him, they appoint him, before he was choosing, because Ifa has to choose. Okay, now Ifa has chosen him to be king. If truly Ifa used to choose, this is the first see that he's not worthy. I'm just saying now that, according to what they say, that a king don't just sit on a throne if they have to go through the process of Ifa picking up and all that. Now Ifa has picked him, choose him there. Are they supposed to be complaining about what the Ifa has chosen for them? Ifa has chosen him as their king. This before he became king, I'm sure he has been abroad all his life. He's used to the Western world and everything. So they ought to have seen all those traces that, hey, can this man really rule us here as Yoruba? They want the Asha and everything to continue. Can he take them all through the Asha and Ishe of their Yoruba land? They went ahead and choose him. He's a civilized king. He has been there all his life. What do you expect him to do? If I choose him, he has been appointed as the king. Now they are all complaining that he's stepping on the Asha and Ishe. I don't get that part. But then they should just, I mean, you have chosen him. They can't remove him. I'm not sure. I don't know if they can remove him as the king. I don't know. I'm not sure they can remove him. So this is just about the article, and it goes on that if the man just is a knockout for them, sometimes he doesn't send them at all. It's not about he doesn't follow the protocol of how it should be done and all that in terms of their culture, their norms and beliefs in Yoruba land. Okay, that's about the king. Long live the king. Anyways, okay. Next gist, yes, is about the the Koko master. Yes, no long thing. Okay, he says in a concert in Abuja that he is now born again. He talked about how he was restored by God. You know, when he lost his first child some years ago, he's not like he's been restored. He got double for his loss. He now has 2 kids after he lost that child that time. So glory be to Jesus, hallelujah. Koko master is not born again. Okay, no long time. Jesus is the Koko now in his life. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. Moving on, a post made by a media personality was popping. His head, let me read his post. If my mother wants me to build a flat for her inside my own house so she can stay with me as son, I have a flat inside that compound. She will have a flat inside that compound. If my wife can't stand that, she can pack her belongings and leave. Like, hey. That's what was Papi's head. Okay, now this is even too ash. This is right up, it's too ash. And then you can imagine if truly this man builds a house in the same compound, a flat, according to him, that he's going to build his own flat in a compound where they're going to live together with his wife, himself, and his mama. Then if his wife is not pleased, she can as well go away. You can tell from this tone that this man is mean somehow. From this his mentality. You can tell how it's going to be the situation with the mama, the wife, and him. That woman is going to experience hell in that house with this kind of man. You know, she's going to experience hell. It's going to be a mother and son thing. This kind of mentality that you have already said here. If you have that energy to build your mama a house why can't you just build that beautiful house for her somewhere else? Must it be in the same compound with yourself, your wife? And where is the privacy as couple? Where is the privacy? As some people, they don't know how to balance the love between mama and wife. You know, it's a different thing entirely. You have to be able to balance it. Your wife and you shouldn't come between them. This one, like, you want to come between your wife and that. If you can't stay, it shouldn't be now. You should be able to balance the love between your mother and your wife. It's a different love. Mother's love, your wife's love. It's different. It shouldn't be like everything all over, mommy. What about the love, the place of your wife? What about her place? Like, she has no place in your life with what you have written here. That's what you are talking about. What's happening? I don't feel you at all, man. Next gist, there's a video of a TV radio presenter who goes by the name Ahmed Issa of Berkete Radio. He assaulted his interviewee. Yes. Okay, let me explain the whole scenario now. This man, Mr. Issa Mohammed of Berkete Radio, he was conducting an interview for a lady. According to the story, this lady set a young girl ablaze. A young girl just put a kerosene and then light a match on her head because she said she's a witch. I don't like a stepdaughter or something. So in the process of this interview, Mr. Ahmed Issa was annoyed and angry after asking her, why did you do that? She said she didn't know why she did it. What made you do it? I don't know, I am sorry, forgive me, sir. After setting someone's child ablaze, then this man was just so angry that he left. Come and see the slap, hot slap, and they were recording. So people were saying different kind of things, that is an assault and all that. I just feel the man is just being human. For a little girl to go through that kind of pain because she feels she's a witch, come on. How can you identify a witch? Is it always written on the forehead that a young girl, a small little girl, is a witch, then you set her ablaze? Come on, who is the witch here? Anyway, let me ask. Something is happening, guys. Okay, there's a next post about a post from a lady. Actually, her name, she goes by the name Complete Crown. Okay, she said, let me read our post. I once informed my friend about a job opportunity at my workplace. She was employed, and after 6 months, she was the one that typed my sack letter. Because she was dating my boss, and I advised her not to do so because he is married. Ever since, I've been careful not to do so again. Damn it. People can be so annoying. Imagine somebody who brought you to the company to come and work. How can you even be so convenient to type a whole sack letter because she advised you not to date your boss simply because he is married? Then you think you can want to send her away, and you conveniently do that. See conscience. Somebody who brought you in, people can be so mean. Come on. Oh, next gist, guys. Actress Oloyode Juliana, aka Toyo Baby. She thinks that she made a post and she said modesty is everything. She said dressing modestly doesn't stop you from being fashionable. Okay, I think modesty and fashion go hand in hand. You do not have to reveal anything to be beautiful. Okay, that was what Juliana said. That's a choice anyway. Okay, she feels modesty is beautiful. Okay, and then if you are revealing, does that mean you're not beautiful? I'll just say it's a choice. If you choose to, whichever way you choose to dress, whichever way, it's your choice. If you want to cover up everything, you find you be beautiful, it's your choice. And those people who reveal too, that doesn't make them bad as well. Yes, it depends on who you are. It's an individual thing. If you decide to dress modestly, cover up and all that, that doesn't make you a good girl too. So somebody who doesn't do the same way, who reveal and everything, that doesn't make them good or bad as well. It's just a choice. It's a choice. You can decide to wear pants. It's your choice. If you're comfortable in it, if you're an adult. Okay? It's only in this part of the world that you dress somehow and then the next thing they are shouting on your head. I saw a video somewhere. It's not even in Nigeria. In an African country, really. This lady, I don't know what she's wearing that is that bad. And then they were shouting on her head. Ooh, even women were shouting on this lady's head. For what? Because for what? She's comfortable with her body. So, what the fuck? Come on, guys. Thank you so much. That's all I have for you guys today. Stick with me. Bye for now.